Hi, my name is BREGJE and you are watching Estona tutorials. And if you are watching this video, you are not currently on my subscriber feed, so you can watch a part of this video. But if you want to get the full experience, then please hop on over to Patreon and you can find me at patreon.com/Estona_tutorials. I hope I'll see you there. To form a ring band, your metal should be quite soft, especially if you are using a bit of a thicker piece. If your material is too hard, you won't be able to bend it. If it is hardened, you can anneal it, and you can learn more about annealing by checking out this video. And shortly, annealing is nothing more than heating up your piece until it's about cherry red, and then dropping it in some cold water while it's still hot. And that will soften your metal and you will be able to work with it much easier. Take out your half-rounded and flat pliers. These are your ring bending pliers. And grab a hold of your material. It still can stick out a bit. And instead of really squeezing this very hard and bending your material, you are going to bend it with your fingers. So your pliers are only there to help you out. They aren't doing the work, your fingers are. So I'm bending this over. It really isn't going to look like a ring just yet. I'm grabbing it at the other end, and the rounded part is going on the inside of your ring shape. And I'm just going to bend this inwards as well. And lining these up is going to take some practice, but after a couple of times, this is going to be a breeze. And after that, I will add my first layer of borexine. This is the flux that I use, and I will be adding borexine until everything is covered in this white substance. If you are using another kind of flux, then maybe covering everything up isn't necessary. I tend to do so because when you are soldering silver, you can get fire scale or fire stain. The copper in silver, because silver is made of an alloy of pure silver with other materials to harden the silver, such as copper. So the fire stain can appear when you overheat your piece, and that means that the copper in the alloy is coming to the surface. So you will want to prevent that, and the borexine can help you out here. And every time I go around the ring, I will pay some extra attention to the soldering seam, and here you can see it dropping a bit. And this is right before the solder will melt in place. Now focus on your soldering seam, because solder will flow to the hottest point. And if you watch closely, you can see the solder flow up. And here we go. And now we can fit this on our tribulette without any problems. And this is quite easy. Again, with the plastic hammer, so it doesn't deform our material. I am just going to tap it like so. And don't be too afraid, you can really get your frustration out here. And you can find this tool in your local hardware store, and it's called a pipe deburring tool. And you can really round out the sides of your ring with this, but be very, very careful because it is really sharp. You can use the polishing compound in combination with one of those discs. Because if you don't use the compound, then your discs are useless. What is important is that you keep your orange and your black compound discs separate from each other, so don't let them come in contact with each other. And this brush is perfect for taking out very tiny scratches that you have left with your 2000 grit sanding paper. And I'm going to use this in combination with the black compound. And if you are using your flex shaft, this is the type of brush that you will want to use. And here it is, your first ring made out of brass, a great way to practice, and I hope you will get started with some serious jewelry making yourself. So if you are going to try to make this one or a ring like it, please share it with me through info@estona.nl or look me up on Instagram, and I hope you will enjoy making your first ring.